Ladies, gentlemen, Alex, I'd like to welcome you all here personally to the first annual AIMS Academy 30-Day Challenge Award Ceremony Eleganza Extravaganza. I am your host for this evening, Miss Cora Tyrrell. I am also the undemocratically elected comrade overlord of AIMS, described by my peers as kind of like Napoleon from Animal Farm. Before we begin the official ceremony, I'd like to welcome you all here personally. It's great to see so many familiar faces here tonight. Hey Dahi, no smoking indoors. Alicia, please stop flirting with the waiter. You too, David. Oh, I see Killian's here. He must have taken an extra long nap during the afternoon to stay awake for tonight's event. Tommy, you'll be delighted to hear that your hair looks particularly blonde in this light. Whoa, Dara, I really hope that's insulin you're shooting up, or else I'm gonna have to go have a quick chat with security. Right then, that's the end of that. Hello to everybody else that I did not name specifically. Hi. Right then, that's the end of that. Let's get on with some housekeeping, shall we? I would like to make a note of your fire exits, the note being that I have no idea where they are, as I have never been in any of your homes before. I would also like to thank this evening's sponsor, without whom tonight would not be possible. And those two sponsors are, of course, Tequila and Supermax Inishboffen. Thank you once again, guys. Thank you for being so generous and being such beautiful, reputable businesses. On a serious note though, I have seriously enjoyed watching all of your exceptionally talented faces over the last 30 days. Some of you put in so much effort, some of you put in no effort at all, and honestly, those moments were possibly the most magical of them all. And before we get into announcing the winner of the first category, it wouldn't be an AIMS affair without a rendition of our very own anthem. So without further ado, we have the musical stylings of Ellen, Connor, Abby, Aideen, Cian and Dahi, singing, of course, The Music Makers. Take it away.
Goes lower than I thought.
We are the music makers. We are the dreamers of dreams. We are the movers and shakers of the world. Forever it seems we sing up day or night. Finland, or mighty ocean, rapturous delight, or dear emotion. Each age is a dream that is dying, or one that's coming to birth. We are
the music makers. We
John Denver.
Aren't they fantastic? Editing is hard. Without further ado, it is time to announce the first category of the evening, which is the Best Cast Male. This is a category that recognises how suited some of these AIMS lads are to these specific roles. This category will be announced by the alluring Jalita Fox, who has undoubtedly at some point tried it on with all of these nominees at least once. And if not with these nominees, then they're cousins, probably.
Thank you, Cora. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, nominees, and others. It is my great honour to be here this evening with you all. Now, it is with great pride and pleasure that I present the award for Best Cast Male. Congratulations to all nominated. And the nominees are Killian Fahy, Crutchy from Newsies.
sleeping right out in the open in your penthouse in the sky. There's a cool breeze blowing even in July. Anyway, so guess what? There's this secret escape plan I got.
Richard O'Toole, Jack Kelly from Newsies.
If the lights don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming.
Dara Keane, Evan Hansen from Dear Evan Hansen.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around.
Edward O'Dowd, wroth from the sound of music.
Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do.
And finally, Ciarán O'Keeffe, Freddie from My Fair Lady.
Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live.
And the award for joint best runner-up goes to Richard O'Toole as Jack Kelly from Newsies and Dara Keane as Evan Hansen from Dear Evan Hansen. Well done, everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, nominees and others, the moment you've all been waiting for. I am now proud to announce the award for 2020 Best Cast Male goes to Killian Fahy as Crudgy from Newsies. Well done to all our nominees, especially our winners and runners-up. Congratulations, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good evening from Jalita Fox.
Why, thank you, Jalita. Next up, we have the Best Cast Female category, which is very similar to the Best Cast Male category, except with two small differences. Announcing this category will be the adorable, insanely talented, too-gay to function, Alex Heffernan.
Thanks, Cora. So, I am here today to announce the Best Female Cast winners. So, your nominees for Best Female Cast is Amy Conway as Rizzo,
I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right.
Karina Rest as Janet,
I've got an itch to scratch, I need assistance. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch me. I wanna be dirty. Throw me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night.
Aaron Buckley as Eponine,
The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere. The streets are full of strangers.
Alice Keenan as Mary Magdalene,
Dying to see you, but it shouldn't be like this. This was unexpected. What do I do now? Could we start again, please?
and Alice Metcalf as Annie.
When I'm stuck with a day that's grey and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out.
For this section, there's going to be a runner-up and joint first place. Woo! So, your runner-up is Amy Conway as Rizzo. Congratulations, Amy. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, your winners is Aaron Buckley and Karina Rest. Congratulations, girls. Back to you, Cora.
Thank you, Alex. Next up, we have the Best Worst Cast category, which will be explained and announced by the beautiful Erin Buckley. The girl is so talented that she could be cast as either Maria from West Side Story or Javert from Les Mis, and somehow she would still be a perfect fit.
Thanks, Cora. Hi guys, I'm Erin and I'm going to tell you the nominations for the Best Worst Cast. Now, this award is a really good award to get because it shows that you would be really good at doing the part. It's unlikely that you're ever going to get a chance to play it, but we are going to stay positive. Yes, we are. And you will get a chance to play it. Okay. So, and the nominees are... I've always wanted to say that. Okay. Jack Ryan as Ella Woods from Legally Blonde.
Maybe she's what you preferred, but hey, last year I was her. Maybe you will change mine, but you might look up to find I've gone on to better things, better jobs and bigger rings. I don't have the time to cry, I'm too busy loving my name up on that list. It brings back a cool, ironic twist.
Grace Chesgreen as Motormouth from Hairspray.
Because I'm big, blonde, and beautiful. It's time to face the fact that you're beautiful. No one wants a meal that only offers a least. Oh, girl, we're serving up the whole damn feast.
Tommy Cox as Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Need this one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, "Spells, Ursula, please!" And I help them. Yes, I do.
Alex Heffernan as Regina George from Mean Girls.
Till someone gets feel my heart beating. I'm just like her or you. People forget I'm human too.
Jenny Murphy as Robert from Company.
Somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive being alive.
And Cora Tyrrell as Judas from Jesus Christ Superstar.
Listen, the warning I give, and please remember that I want us to live. But it's sad to see our chances weakening with every year. Oh, your followers are blind. They've too much heaven on their minds.
Now, there's a runner-up and a winner in this category. So the runner-up is Alex Heffernan as Regina George from Mean Girls. Well done, Alex. And then the winner, or the Best Worst Cast, is Cora Tyrrell as Judas from Jesus Christ Superstar. Woo! Well done, Cora. I'm going to pass back to you now, but well done.
Thank you, Erin. Next up, we have the Best Non-Musical Performance category, which will be introduced and announced by the boy who sounds like he just stepped out of a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, Edward O'Dowd.
Yes, thank you, Cora. So now we move on to the award for Best Non-Musical Theatre Performance. This award, of course, represents that little part of us where we thought, I just can't sing a song about being true to myself today. So, without further ado, the nominees are Erin Buckley,
Stars fading while I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this.
Alice Keenan,
You look like a movie. You sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might.
Olivia Matthews,
This is my body and it's fine. It's where I spend the vast majority of my time. It's not perfect, but it's mine.
Jolita Fox,
Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight.
Katie O'Shea,
We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times.
and Jack Ryan.
But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you this song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early and maybe we can sleep in. I'll make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now.
So all worthy nominees, but we can only have one winner, and that winner is, drum roll please, thank you, Katie O'Shea. Congratulations to Katie, and well done to everyone for taking part.
Thank you, Edward. Next up, announcing the winner of the Best Disney Performance category is the real-life Disney princess himself, Cillian Fahey.
Hello Ames lads, I hope you're having a great night, and thank you Cora for having me and introducing me. My name is Cillian, as you know, and I will be announcing the winner and the runner-up for the Best Disney cover for the Ames 30-Day Challenge Part 1. Now, without further ado, the nominees are Katie O'Shea with Mother Knows Best.
Rapunzel knows best. Well, if he's such a dreamboat, go and put him to the test. If he's lying, don't come crying. Mother knows best.
Amy Conway with Almost There.
This'll tongue gonna slow you down, people, taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going, getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care.
Alice Keenan, A Dream Is What Your Heart Makes.
Stay true to your dreams, and one day a rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing.
Erin Buckley with A Part of That World.
And when's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above, out of the sea. Wish I could be.
Katie Davis with Butterfly Fly Away.
Caterpillar in the tree, how you wonder who you'll be. Can't go far, but you can always dream. Wish you may and wish you might. Don't you worry, hold on tight. Promise you there will come a day. Butterfly fly away.
And Olivia Matthews with Changing Me.
But in its place I feel a truer life begin, and it's so good and real, it must come from within.
You guys, the competition for this category has been so stiff, talent so high all across the board, and can I just say I've been having the most amazing time doing these 30-day challenges. It's been an absolute blast and a roll on the next 30 days, am I right ladies? Now, without further ado, the runner-up for this category is Amy Conway with Almost There. Well done, Amy. And now the moment you've been waiting for, the winner for the Best Disney cover for the Ames 30-Day Challenge Part 1 is Alice Keenan with A Dream Is What Your Heart Makes. Thank you so much for having me, guys, and back to you, Cora, in the studio.
Now, before we proceed, I just feel I need to bring everybody's attention to another award that it was not a democratic award as such, you couldn't vote for it, but I feel like it possibly outweighs all of the other categories in terms of performance and real life application. Because of course, I mean, we all love to sing and dance and act and just be really, really loud and irritating from day to day, but at the same time, those are skills that will only get us so far in life. Realistically, if we want to get anywhere, like if anything were to happen, we would have to rely not on our singing, our musical talents, we would have to rely on our basic instinct of survival. Now, this is not a skill that comes easy to all, especially not to all Ames lads, as we saw in our recent Hunger Games tournament. However, to those that really struggled, who really showed themselves as perfect killing machines, I feel it's a little bit unfair to kind of overlook this award for such an esteemed and prestigious category. That is the winner of the Ames Lad 30-Day Challenge Hunger Games that took place on Thursday evening. Wednesday evening. These games were intense. They tested fitness, intelligence, loyalty, and some of the strongest friendships that we could have ever thought imaginable. And yet, when it came down to the wire, when there were only 3 people left in the arena, the ultimate act of betrayal was carried out by a perfect killing machine. And so it was great sadness that I announced that my own life was taken from me by a very close friend of mine, by a poisonous blow dart, leaving only 2 in the arena. The infamous, terrifying Ellen O'Gorman and Mairead, the future cannibal. Here we had a game where there was one clear winner, one person who was quite literally cannibalistic, and the kind, caring Ellen O'Gorman, who up until this point had been playing house with Cora in the forest and picking pears. However, in the final moments, the true skill of survival was tested when Mairead, the cannibal from Armageddon Day 1, decided that she just was sick of standing on the plain, boring ground. She looked up at a tall tree and just said, you know what? I'm gonna climb it. Even though there were only 2 people left in the arena. And she climbed it. And she failed. And she fell to her untimely death, meaning that Ellen O'Gorman is the winner of the Ames Lad 30-Day Challenge Hunger Games. Congratulations, Ellen. You played a game of tactics, of loyalty, of heartbreak and survival, and it paid off in the end when your #1 competition fell out of a tree due to her own stupidity. Congratulations. I'm sure this is the last we will ever hear of Mairead. I'm sure she'll not get up to anything else in the future. I'm sorry, just give me a moment. So anyway, moving on. The next award is of course for the best use of costumes, which is being announced by Katie O'Shea, the most stylish person that I know. Take it away, Katie.
Thank you, Cora. It is I, Katie O'Shea, the girl who did 2 videos and then disappeared. Sorry about that. But well done to everyone who participated or even did the full 30 days. The fact that I'm involved in this awards night at all, you're so nice, thank you. I really don't deserve to be. But anyway, I was asked to present the Best Use of Costume Award, and I'm honestly flattered. My wardrobe does look like a costume rail, to be fair though. So, the nominees are Janita Fox, Roxy.
The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxy. And she started with the best. Roxy Hart.
David Ryan, It Rolls.
It roars, it roars. Oh, okay, maybe they didn't see me, they stared their little screens.
Cora Tyrrell, Trial Before Pilate.
Listen, King of the Jews, where is your kingdom? Look at me, am I a Jew? I have got no kingdom on this world, I'm true. Talk to me, Jesus, there may be a kingdom for me somewhere if I only knew. Then you're a king, it's you that say I am.
And Alice Metcalf, Sandy.
Sandy, can't you see I'm in misery? We made a start, now we're apart. There's nothing left for me.
And the award goes to Jalita Fox Roxy. Mwah, well done, Jalita. Much deserved. Congratulations and stay sexy. Back to you, Cora.
Thank you, Katie. Next up, announcing the winner of the cutest family category is the boy whose family is about to get a little bit bigger very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, future uncle and godfather, David Ryan.
Thank you, Cora. Good evening, everybody. The category that I will be presenting today is cutest family. It was nice to see that some people's families love them, because I've never felt anything like that. So, the nominees are the Metcalfs.
We're going where the sun shines brightly. Where's Dahi? We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it at the movies. Now let's see if it's true.
The Foxes.
Hello, so much.
Good night, Ethan.
The milkman's on his way.
Sweet star. The dog's asleep.
The Crews.
Gotta pick myself up off the floor. Let it rain, let it pour. Let the tears come down like a waterfall. I'd rather live with the pain than die feeling nothing at all.
The Walshes.
Get back.
I am.
Where's your mama gone?
Where's your mama gone?
Where's your mama gone?
Where's your mama gone?
The She's Greens.
Take me for what I am, who I was meant to be, and you give a damn. Take me, baby, or leave me.
And Aoife Dempsey and her dog.
Is this what I live for? To be choked in a toy store while staring into hell.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up is the Metcalfs. And the winner of Cutest Family is the Walshes. Congratulations to the Walshes. Thank you, Cora. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Next up, we have the All About That Bass Award, the award that serves to recognise some of the most underappreciated and dummy thickest members of our vocal groups. Announcing this award is the girl who was undoubtedly snubbed from this category, Miss Alice Metcalf.
Ah, what a lovely presenter, folks. I mean, could we have chosen a better presenter for this evening? Given the opportunity we might have. This woman presented like she announced herself as our president. Anyway, I believe in democracy. I have been chosen to give out the wonderful award for the All About That Bass category. As the resident low note hitter of Ames. We have 3 lovely nominees. I believe I should be one of them, but listen, we all have the right to our own opinion. I was robbed. And our 3 nominees are Jack Ryan for That Guy.
Sharp threads, moves that get 'em staring, a turner of heads, cool beyond comparing, leading the pride with the spring in his stride and a fistful of style.
Conor McNeilis for My Way.
Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention.
And Anna Kenny for her Dear Evan Hansen mashup.
There's a quest to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you,
someone will come running to take you home. Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
And our winner is Conor McNeilis! Congratulations, Conor. Who knew that sounding like an old man that smokes 40 packs a day really can win you awards? Don't give up, folks. Thank you, Cora. Back to you.
Why, thank you, Alice. Guys, can you believe it? We're already halfway through this evening's programme of events. We will be back to the awards as scheduled pretty shortly, but first a message from our sponsor, Supermax Inishbofin.
Never regret something that makes somebody smile.
What a heartwarming slogan. Along with this, the rep for the company, Mr. Conor McNeilis, also wanted to add that ever since he has started working at Supermax Inishbofin, he can now afford a mild coke addiction. How heartwarming. Now, before we get back to our scheduled events, there is one award that I would like to give out for a category that none of you even were aware existed. This award was, in fact, chosen by one person's opinion. It wasn't me, just for the record. But what makes this award so wholesome and so heartwarming is that the person who chose this award didn't even know that they were doing so every single time they commented on a video. Now, don't get me wrong, I, like everybody else, had my own certain phrases that I used to comment on people's videos when I just didn't know what else to say. I mean, there's only so many different ways you can say, well done, you're great, this is fab, sounds beautiful, etc, etc. However, this one AIMSLAD in particular had just this phrase, and just something about it stuck with me. I remember feeling a certain level of pride and achievement whenever he commented this on my post, and it happened more than once. I got this comment quite a few times. And then, upon further inspection, I noticed that so did a few others. And so I realised that this comment, it was almost like this person was nailing a catchphrase, you know, tying down their identity to this specific comment that really exudes who they are as a person. They exude that kind of supportive, cool, fatherly, beautiful, iconic identity that they possess. And so, you're probably wondering, well, what is this comment? What is this moving piece of text that could instill such pride and feeling of achievement in a person? And it is, of course, just 4 simple words. 4 simple words. And they go like this. You nailed it, bro. And I would like to credit this incredible, a phrase that encapsulates everything, this incredible phrase, to the one, the only, Mr. Killian Fahey. Well done, Killian, for coining such a unique and memorable and iconic phrase. Sorry, I'm sure you're all a little bit confused right now. So, Killian is not the winner of the category. In fact, he's the person who is awarding this award to somebody else, unbeknownst to himself. You see, Killian, you commented, you nailed it, bro, quite a few many times. So much so that I was able to go, and as the month went on, I went and I tallied every single time you commented on a person's video. In fact, I have the tally right here with all the names of the people whose video you commented it on, and how often you commented it. And I am happy to pronounce that overall, the bro that nailed it the hardest and most consistently throughout the 30 days was none other than Miss Erin Buckley. Congratulations, Erin. You are not only a winner in my eyes, but in the eyes of Killian Fahey. And that's what matters the most. So, Killian, you're probably saying, hold on, I didn't say you nailed it, bro, that much. Well, currently the tally is up to 40 times. However, it's very possible that I missed out on a few instances. But thank you, Killian, for being an excellent judge in this category. I think we all agree that this award is very deserved by Erin. Okay, moving back on to our regularly scheduled events. Next up, we have the category of the Mike Chang Singing Award. For those of you out there wondering, okay, who the heck is Mike Chang? Well, excuse you, he is an extremely valuable member of the Glee Club, despite his aversion to timing and tonality. However, I think it's fitting that we have such a category, considering that we value our similarly musically challenged friends here in Ames. And so, this category will be introduced by the dashing Mr. Kieran O'Keefe, who could not get through more than 3 episodes of Glee.
Hi, my name is Kieran O'Keefe, and it is an honour to announce the nominees and the winner of the Mike Chang Award for the Ames 30-Day Challenge. In this category, we have seen an unparalleled amount of talent, iconicism, and brilliance. And I'm delighted to announce the nominees are David D for his stunning role of Way Down in Hadestown.
Everybody hungry, everybody tired, everybody stays by the sweat of his brow. The wage is nothing, the work is hard, it's a graveyard in Hadestown, way down under the ground.
And also the superstar performance of Alia J. Marin O'Callaghan for her rendition of All of the Ames Lads in the Showers in the Morning at 7 a.m. And I'm delighted to announce with all of the power invested in me that Alia J has won the award. So come on, Alia J.
Why, thank you, Kieran. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, he does do higher level English. Next, we move on to the Mike Chang Dancing Award, as even though Mike wasn't always the best singer in the group, he made up for it with his impressive dancing time and time again. Announcing this category, we have one of the best dancers that I know, Miss Olivia Matthews.
Thank you, Cora. Yes, my name is Olivia Matthews and I'm going to be presenting the Mike Chang Dancing Award. Now, what is this award really? Well, in essence, it's the award given to the most talented dancer in the Ames 30-Day Challenge, and all of our nominees are insanely talented, but there can be only one winner. Now, I think it's very fitting that I am to announce this award, as I am the best dancer in all of Ireland. I mean, it's obvious. The fact that I wasn't nominated remains to be seen. But anyways, I digress. Your nominees are Richard for Run and Tell That.
No, I wouldn't lie, but baby, let's be bold. But neither can be nice, but if the truth be told, the black is the berry, the sweeter the juice. Like it's saying so, darling, what's the use? The darker the chocolate, the richer the taste. And that's where it's at. Now run and tell that.
Karina Rest for the Book of Mormon Tap Dance. Jack Ryan for the Irish Dance from Legally Blonde. And Tommy Cox, I Can Do That.
I could do that.
And the winner is... Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, it's Richard! Well done, Richard! Now, Cora, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Olivia. Next, we move on to a category coined expertly by myself, the She Used to Be Mine Award. I may have made an offhanded remark at the beginning of this challenge about the numbers of performances of She Used to Be Mine that we were about to see in the coming 30 days. And boy, did we see a lot of She Used to Be Mine. It's a good thing it's a great song, and I can honestly say that I know all of the words despite the fact I have never chosen to listen to it myself. Still, it seemed a little unfair to nominate somebody in a different category for She Used to Be Mine when there were so many renditions of it, so I figured, why not throw them all in together? And so the She Used to Be Mine category was born. And thus, this category will be presented by Miss Katie Davis, who is going to see Waitress for the second time in London until Miss Rona stopped her in her tracks.
Thanks, Cora. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you, it took me about 11 years to find the nominations. Just the nominations. I have no idea how to work Facebook. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So without further... when I can speak. So without further ado, here are the nominations for the best She Used to Be Mine. Anna Kenny.
You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all
Cian McKeown.
For that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to tough it up when she's bruised and gets used by
Aaron Buckley.
And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day, till he finally reminds her to fight just a little.
And Alex Heffernan.
Bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but used to be mine.
And the winner is, can I get a drum roll please? That's my drum roll. Cian McKeown. Yay! Guys, you all did amazing. Every single one of you. This challenge was such a pleasure to watch every single day. I really enjoyed it, so even though I posted like twice. But anyway, that's my job done, and let's get on with the rest of them. Bye!
Why, thank you, Katie. Next up, we have a more sombre reward, which serves to remember one of our fallen Ames lads. This is the Best Use of Technology and Editing Award, which is being presented by the gone, but never forgotten, Miss Ellen O'Gorman.
Thank you, Cora. The week was not without tragedy, as in the beginning, I had to remove myself from the group due to bad internet connection. The group really suffered a loss, or I would like to think so, because I haven't been able to view it. But out of the ashes rises a phoenix, and this memorial award is for those who excelled in the area of technology. The nominations for this award are Richard for the Black Hills of Dakota.
So take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. So take me.
Cora for Light My Candle.
16, I'm 19, but I'm old for my age. I'm just born to be bad. I once was born to be bad. I used to shiver like that. I have no heat. I used to sweat. I gotta go. I used to be a junkie, but now and then I like. Feel good.
Connor and Killian for The Confrontation.
Dare you speak to me of crime? I'm the price you have to pay. Every man is born in sin. Every man must choose his way. You know nothing of Javert. I was born inside a jail.
Alex for The Negative.
But either way, you've gotta take the
A squat and a
test.
squeeze, a prayer and a please, it's nothing.
A stick and a line.
Yeah, just one of them if I'm lucky.
A pot and a piss. Here we go, sis. And we'll keep our focus on the negative.
And Julita for Tribute to Broadway.
It sucks to be me, that you can't stop the beat. Memory.
And you, and you, and you, you're gonna love me.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
And the winner is Connor and Killian with The Confrontation. Back to you, Cora.
Thank you, Ellen, for that heartfelt tribute towards yourself. It is so important that we as performers and musical theatre people remember where we came from, that we remember our ancestors. And with that, I move on to the Best Comedic Performance Award, also known as the Old Man Jenkins Memorial Award. In awarding the winner of this category, we remember Old Man Jenkins, who kept our spirits high even when times were tough, and who survived Armageddon Day 1, but unfortunately did not survive Armageddon Day 2. Announcing this award is none other than Amy Conway. Thank you,
Cora. I am here to commemorate the lovable Old Man Jenkins. I think I can say on behalf of everyone that Old Man Jenkins was a grandfatherly figure and a crackhead figure to us all at Ames. bit of a mascot. He braved it out to Armageddon, but unfortunately he fell victim to Mairead's unusual appetite. Anyways, here are the nominations. Julita Fox with that weird Ronnie Rodriguez song.
Celebrating fiesta party, kids and Yana, family all together, we can be as one. Everybody besta baila, move your feet, it's salsa, feel the rhythm, got to feel the beat. Everybody, hey, hey. Oh, we're living on.
Conor McNeilis with Barbara Streisand. Oh.
Oh, I've actually already read this. It sounded familiar when I was reading it, so that's probably why.
David Ryan with Sexy.
Hi. If I could change the world, I'd make it Halloween. Every single day. And also have world peace. Maybe world peace should be first. World peace and then Halloween. Wait, let me start over.
And Olivia Matthews with Nothing.
Guess I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and I tried. And everybody's going, whoosh, whoosh. I feel the snow, I feel the cold, I feel the air. And Carp turns to me and he says, okay, Morales, what did you feel? And I said, nothing.
And the winner is Julita Fox with the song weird Ronnie Rodriguez song. Well done, Julita.
Thank you, Amy. That was truly heartwarming. We are blessed to have you. I'm sorry, guys, for bringing down the tone of the evening, but sometimes you just really need to take a step back and just think outside of yourself and just remember those who've gone before you. Still, I hope you'll all perk up when you find out who's announcing the winner of the Powerhouse Performance category. It's none other than Sweet as Pie, Mr. Jack Ryan.
Hello fellow Ames lads. This year I have been given the honour of announcing the nominees for the category Powerhouse Vocalists. The talent in this group is absolutely exceptional, and here are the nominees for the Vocal Powerhouse category. First up, Owen Reardon with his performance of Run Freedom Run.
There's a trickle of sweat dripping in your ear, but still you gotta run, freedom, run away. But don't you fret and never fear, till freedom's won, freedom, run away.
Anna Kenny with her performance of One Night Only.
You really don't have the time. You've got one night only, one night only. That's all you have to spare. One night only. Let's not pretend to care.
Richard O'Toole with his performance of Make Them Hear You.
Make them hear you when they hear you. I'll be near you
Aideen Carew with her performance of You Don't Know This Man.
He's a decent man. He is an honest man. And you don't know
Alex Heffernan with his performance of I'll Never Love Again.
I don't wanna waste a moment. Ooh. And I don't wanna give somebody else the better part of me. I would rather wait for you.
And Ellen O'Gorman with her performance of Breathe.
I am the one who made it out, the one who always made the grade. But maybe I should have just stayed home. When I was a child, I stayed wide awake, climbed to the highest place on every fire escape, restless to climb. I got every scholarship, saved every dollar, the first to go to college. How do I tell them why I'm coming back home with my eyes on the horizon?
So in this category there will be a runner-up and an overall winner. So without further ado, here's the runner-up of this category. So the runner-up is Richard O'Toole with his rendition of Make Them Hear You. Congratulations, Richard. And without further ado, I present to you the overall winner of this category, which is Anna Kenny with her performance of One Night Only. Well done, Anna. So, yeah, I would like to say good luck to all the other nominees tonight. It has been fantastic doing this challenge with you, and I will hand you back to Cora now. Bye, guys.
Thanks again, Jack. Next, we move on to the most emotional category, a category which serves to recognise those performances that were just so beautiful they brought many of us to tears. And presenting this award, we have a man whose performances have often left me overcome with emotion. It's the wickedly talented Mr. Dara Keane.
Why, thank you, Cora. Hi, I'm Dara Keane. You may know me as the guy who ruined Cora's movie-going experience because he tried taking some life-saving medication. I am honoured to be announcing the person who won the Most Emotional Performance Award. But first, before I announce our nominees, I'd just like to thank everyone for giving me such a wonderful experience and letting me have this thing I could look forward to after all the work I had to put in over the day. It's been a great time, and I'm glad you were there with me on the journey. Now, our nominees for this category are Abby Lynch with Secondhand White Baby Grand,
But something second-hand and broken still can make a pretty sound. Don't we all deserve a family room to live? Oh, the words can stay unspoken.
Edward O'Dowd with Hushabye Mountain,
It fills the sails of boats that are waiting to sail your worries away.
Amy Conway with The Jealous,
And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back and tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery.
and Cian McKeown with Bring Him Home.
Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home.
Now, our runners-up for this category are Cian McKeown and Edward O'Dowd. And now, our winner for Most Emotional Performance is Amy Conway. Well done. Greatly deserved. Now, back to you in the studio, Cora.
Now, before we move on to our final two votes, the Most Dedicated Ames Lad and the Perpetual Award, which I'm sure all of you know the meaning of, there is one more award that I would like to give out. This category is known as the Best Newcomer category, and this is a category that I came up with after I really just realised how incredibly talented so many of our newer Ames lads were. So much so that I felt they deserved recognition all on their own. And so I hand you over to Miss Anna Kenny, who will explain in detail how the voting for this category worked and who the chosen winner is.
Thank you, Cora. Good evening, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here to present the award, The Best Newcomer. This award was put together by the OG Ames lads, myself, Cora and Olivia. We thought this would be a great way to kind of, as Cora said, pass the baton on to the newcomers. And there was 4 nominees for this category. We had Edward O'Dowd, Jack Ryan, Alex Heffernan and Aaron Buckley. It was tough to choose this award because it could have gone to any of the 4, but we went with this person because we believed that they were quite, you could say, overlooked and underrated throughout the whole challenge. I'm fairly sure they had an upload every single day and blew us all away. I'm sure we can all agree with every single song. So today the award for Best Newcomer goes to Jack Ryan. Congratulations, Jack. Back to you, Cora.
Thank you, Anna. And I would also like to congratulate Jack, who I feel is very, very deserving of this award. You've been so consistent over the past month, Jack, uploading different videos every day from different genres, different types of shows, different genders. You even got experimental with the editing at different points, and it was extremely entertaining, and you're such an asset to have as part of the Ames Lad gang. Congratulations, and best of luck in your future Ames Lad endeavours. Can you believe we have only 2 awards left, ladies and gentlemen, and Alex? This penultimate award that we will be announcing is the Most Dedicated Ames Lad. Now, this award came very, very close. The votes were down to the wire. So after much deliberation, I am proud to say that Miss Alice Keenan will be presenting this award. Now, what can I say about Miss Alice Keenan? Of course, I'm her biggest fan, and I only wish I could be a teensy bit as cool as her. Take it away, Alice.
Thank you, Cora, for such adoring and idolising words. It truly means so much that you are my biggest fan and that you only wish you could be a teensy bit as cool as me. So it gives me a great honour tonight to be announcing the Most Dedicated Ames Lad. And let me tell you, the nominees were far and wide, but as someone who wasn't as dedicated to the challenge, perhaps, I truly commend this person's efforts. The Most dedicated Ames Lad is not just about uploading, it's also about truly embracing the spirit of the challenge as a whole. This person was not only devoted to the fun, but they were also devoted to the strict organisation and administration of the challenge. A man who is fond of a spreadsheet and a chocolate finger. It gives me the greatest honour to give the Most Dedicated Ames Lad to Mr. Killian Fahy. And on a side note, your award is of the greatest of awards, better than any Oscar or a Tony. Or what'd you get in a Tony? Like a Tony? Is it like a man called Tony? Am I gonna have to re-record this? No, it's actually fine. Anyway, point is, your award is a baby picture of me. So it's in the post to Shannon, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Alice, and congratulations again to Killian. This award is well deserved. And with that, folks, we move on to our final award of the evening, the Perpetual Award. I can't believe how fast this evening has flown by. I mean, the lighting outside hasn't changed or anything. So with that, let's get into this Perpetual Award. I'm sure a lot of you were a little bit confused as to what perpetual meant because Google doesn't exist and there were no context clues. But for those of you who weren't sure, it basically just means the best overall performer throughout the month. And although dedication does play a very important role in this award, it's not the be-all and end-all. At the end of the day, this award comes down to pure, unadulterated talent. And there were so many people that this could have gone to, as we saw in the voting. Like, the votes were so spread out, it was crazy. But in the end, we made a decision. And as a democracy, we have decided that the winner of the Ames Perpetual Award for the 30-Day Challenge Award Ceremony Eleganza Extravaganza is none other than the incredibly talented future star, Mr. Richard O'Toole. Congratulations, Richard. Time and time again, you showed us just how talented you were with your wide variety of genres and different uses of technology. It really was a pleasure to watch all of your videos over the last month, and there really is nobody as deserving as you for this. So congratulations, Richard, and congratulations to everybody who took part in this challenge. And with that, let's move on to some people that I would like to thank for making this whole thing possible in the first place. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Richard O'Toole for coming up with the idea of doing the Playbill 30-day challenge in the first place. This was an excellent idea, and it had some great results, and honestly, it was something that kept me entertained for the past 30 days and gave me something to look forward to. So thank you so much, Richard. Next up, I would like to thank Mr. Killian Fahy for being really organised and having the initiative to set up a spreadsheet at the beginning of the challenge so people wouldn't get their wires crossed when it came down to song choices. This was a really great idea and it was executed flawlessly. Killian, you've been a pleasure. I also would really like to thank the amazing Alice Keenan, who helped me so much in organising the voting of these awards. She's the girl who set up the Survey Monkey, who did up the tally. She put in so much work behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. She collaborated with me on nominees. Alice was so patient with me as I kept asking her over and over again how the voting was going, how the results were coming in, all of this kind of stuff, and I was sending all of this to her in voice notes, so I'm sure you can imagine how frustrated she became after a while. So I would like to thank you again, Alice, for being such an asset to me. Most of all, I just want to thank everybody who got involved in this challenge in the first place, especially those that I asked specifically to help make this video with me. Like this video, I could not have done this by myself. It wouldn't have been half as entertaining or half as funny if it were just me talking to a camera. Let's be real. So I am so happy that everybody here got involved and did all the things that I asked them to do, even though some of them were strange and you weren't quite sure why I was asking you to do them. I just feel so blessed to be a part of the AIMS community. I have made some of my best friends in the entire world through doing AIMS and AIMS reunions and all of the crazy stuff that goes along with it, and I hope all of you love AIMS just as much as I do. I'm sure you all do, or you wouldn't have taken part in this whole crazy pointless excursion. Anyway guys, have a great night, enjoy yourselves, drive safe if you're driving, drink safe if you're David, and to lead us all out one more time, let's hear the music makers. Go on, Ellen, take us away.
Get back.
Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone?